Eleanor, a vibrant 74-year-old, loved to tell people she had more friends than ever. Her days were a whirlwind of coffee dates, committee meetings, and calls with old colleagues. But one afternoon, after rushing from a lunch she didn't enjoy to a club meeting she dreaded, she collapsed into her favorite armchair, utterly exhausted. She looked at the half-finished novel on her nightstand, the one she dreamed of writing for years, and a painful truth hit her. All these, friends, were stealing her time, her energy, and her peace. She realized her bustling social life wasn't bringing her joy, but rather slowly eroding her ability to pursue her deepest desires. You might be nodding along right now, recognizing a similar pattern in your own life. Perhaps you feel that subtle pressure to keep up with everyone, or a quiet guilt as your social circle naturally shifts. Many of us mistakenly believe that a full social calendar equals a full life, but this widespread belief is actually costing you precious time, vital energy, and ultimately, your true happiness. It's a powerful paradox. As we age, having fewer friends can actually lead to greater contentment. This isn't about losing connections, it's about optimizing them. It's about trading constant social demands for genuine, stress-free interactions. It's about understanding that a smaller, more curated circle isn't a sign of decline. It's a sign of profound emotional intelligence. Today, we're going to uncover the 6 powerful psychological reasons why this seemingly counterintuitive truth holds so much power. These aren't just theories. They are fundamental shifts in how our minds work, especially after 65. By understanding them, you can stop feeling guilty about your social choices. You can embrace a life that offers more depth, more peace, and more authentic happiness. Reason 1. The socio-emotional selectivity theory, SST shift. Many people worry that as they age, their social circle appears to shrink. They might even feel a pang of sadness or fear that they're becoming isolated. But what if this isn't a loss, but actually a natural, powerful shift towards something far more fulfilling? This change is explained by something called socio-emotional selectivity theory, or SST. It sounds complex, but it's really about how our priorities change as we age. As we perceive our remaining time as more precious, our focus shifts dramatically. We naturally move away from seeking new information or networking with many different people. Instead, we start prioritizing our emotional well-being above almost everything else. Those casual acquaintances or work connections that once helped us get ahead or learn new things simply become less vital. Our brains tell us, spend time with people who make you feel good, who genuinely care, and who offer true support. This isn't about cutting people off. It's about optimizing your emotional energy for maximum peace and contentment. Take Pamela, for example. For years, she prided herself on having a huge network, always busy with various groups and events. But after retirement, she started feeling drained by all the surface-level interactions. She felt guilty when she stopped replying to every group chat or attending every casual get-together. She worried she was becoming unsocial. Yet when she spent an afternoon with her sister and 2 lifelong friends, sharing deep laughs and quiet comfort, she felt a profound sense of peace. The difference was stark. One left her exhausted, the other left her uplifted. So instead of feeling guilty about a shrinking social circle, actively embrace this shift. Consciously invest your time and energy into those few relationships that truly nourish your spirit. This means saying no politely to invitations that don't genuinely excite you, and instead scheduling that weekly coffee with a cherished friend or a call with a supportive family member. The relief comes from knowing you're building a powerful emotional safety net. You'll experience more daily joy, deeper connections, and a profound sense of being truly understood and supported. This focus on emotional well-being also has a surprising benefit for your brain, leading us to our next psychological reason. Reason 2, cognitive load reduction, the brain's efficiency move. Socializing, especially with many different people, can feel incredibly draining. It's a hidden cost, a constant demand on your brain's precious energy. Our brains are always working to keep track of social details. Think about it, remembering names, faces, past conversations, inside jokes, and even anticipating what someone might say next. This constant mental juggling act is what scientists call cognitive load. It's like having dozens of apps open on your phone at once, slowing everything down. The more people you interact with, the more mental resources your brain has to dedicate. This leaves less energy for things you truly enjoy or need to focus on. Lisa always prided herself on having a wide circle of friends. But after retiring, she found herself dreading group gatherings. She'd spend days beforehand trying to recall everyone's family updates or recent vacations. During the event, she'd feel overwhelmed, mixing up stories, and later, she'd be completely worn out. Lisa realized her large social calendar was actually stealing her peace, not adding to it. When you deliberately choose to focus on a smaller, more meaningful circle, something powerful happens. Your brain gets a huge break. You automatically reduce that mental effort, freeing up significant cognitive energy. This isn't about avoiding people, it's about smart energy management. Imagine having more mental clarity for your hobbies, for learning something new, or simply enjoying quiet moments. You'll feel lighter, more present, and less burdened by social obligations. This newfound mental space also opens the door to something even deeper. It allows us to truly be ourselves, without the constant pressure to perform. The third psychological reason why many seniors feel happier with a smaller circle is the authenticity imperative, the loss of the performer self. Think about all those years you felt you had to put on a show, to impress, to network, to always appear a certain way. It's exhausting, isn't it? That constant pressure to be someone you thought others wanted you to be, rather than your true self. As we mature, especially past 65, something powerful happens inside us. That deep-seated need for outside approval, for others to validate our worth, starts to fade. Our focus naturally shifts inward. We begin to prioritize what genuinely fulfills us, what makes us feel whole. This is about becoming the most authentic version of ourselves. This means the old game of social performance simply loses its appeal. We crave spaces where we can drop the mask entirely. We want to be seen for who we really are, not for some role we're playing. Take Cynthia, for example. For decades, her social calendar was packed. Every gathering, every event, she felt she had to be on, the witty conversationalist, the perfect hostess. Even when she was tired, she'd push herself, worried about what people might think if she wasn't her usual sparkling self. She found herself dreading events, feeling drained afterward, wondering who she was even trying to please. It wasn't until her late 60s that she realized the immense emotional cost of this constant performance. The simple, powerful solution is to consciously choose to shed that performer self. Start by selecting gatherings where you feel completely comfortable being yourself, flaws and all. Prioritize relationships where you can share your true thoughts and feelings without editing or worrying about judgment. Give yourself permission to say no to events that feel like an obligation or demand you put on a show. The incredible relief that washes over you, the feeling of being truly seen and accepted for who you are, is profoundly liberating. It's a peace you earn by simply being you. This newfound freedom to be authentic also brings another huge benefit. It helps us escape another common trap that can steal our happiness. Larger social circles often expose us to a wide array of life circumstances. Suddenly, you might find yourself comparing your retirement savings to a friend's, or your travel plans to someone else's exotic trips. Even the achievements of adult children can become an unexpected point of comparison. This constant measuring can quietly breed anxiety and envy. It's a relentless pressure, a quiet drain on your peace of mind. Our brains are naturally wired to compare. It's a survival mechanism. But in our modern world, this often leads to a comparison trap. When you're surrounded by many different people, you're constantly bombarded with other people's successes and perceived better lives. A smaller, more carefully chosen group naturally limits these triggers. You're more likely to connect with people who share similar values and are at a similar life stage. This reduces competitive pressures and significantly lowers psychological stress. Take Deborah, for example. For years, she belonged to a large social club. She found herself constantly hearing about her friends, elaborate cruises, or their children's high-flying careers. Deborah began to feel a nagging sense of inadequacy. Even though she loved her own quiet life and modest travels, she'd go home after gatherings feeling less grateful for what she had, and instead, just a little bit deflated. It was a subtle but persistent shadow over her joy. Recognize this pattern in your own life. Consciously choose to nurture relationships where support and shared joy are the focus, not competition. Actively practice gratitude for your unique journey and accomplishments. You'll discover a profound sense of peace. This shift allows you to truly appreciate your own circumstances, freeing you from external pressures and fostering genuine contentment. Finding this peace within your own story is a powerful step. It also opens the door to a different kind of fulfillment, one that looks beyond yourself and towards what you can offer the world. Reason 5. The shift to generativity focuses on legacy and mentorship. Imagine reaching a point where you feel your life's wisdom, your hard-won lessons, might just vanish when you do, or feeling like your experiences have no impact beyond yourself. This isn't just a fleeting thought. It can become a deep, unsettling sense of unfulfilled purpose. Psychologists call this generativity. It's a fundamental human need, especially as we age, to guide the next generation and leave a positive mark on the world. When this need isn't met, it can leave a hollow feeling, a sense of being stuck rather than truly growing. Take Robert, a retired architect who spent decades building a vast professional network. After retirement, he found himself surrounded by acquaintances but felt a profound emptiness. He realized none of those connections truly allowed him to share his deepest insights or mentor younger people. He missed the feeling of passing something valuable on, and a deep regret began to settle in. Instead of casting a wide net, consciously seek out opportunities to mentor one or two individuals. Volunteer with a local group where your specific skills can genuinely make a difference. Perhaps it's sharing family stories and traditions with grandchildren, not just at holidays, but regularly and intentionally. This isn't about being busy, it's about being purposeful. The joy of seeing your experience light up someone else's path, or knowing your contributions will echo beyond you, brings a profound and lasting happiness that superficial connections simply can't touch. Speaking of profound happiness, sometimes that also means strategically reducing the things that drain us. Our next reason dives into how a smaller circle can dramatically cut down on life's everyday stressors. Finally, we arrive at a critical truth. Drama isn't just annoying, it's a direct threat to your physical health, especially as you get older. The constant swirl of negativity, complaints, and conflict can actively harm your body. When you're caught in stressful situations, your body releases cortisol, often called the stress hormone. While helpful in short bursts, chronic high levels of cortisol are damaging. After 65, our bodies become less efficient at clearing these stress hormones, meaning the negative effects linger longer and hit harder. This sustained stress accelerates physical aging, disrupts sleep, and weakens your immune system, making you more vulnerable to illness. Consider Mildred, who, at 72, loved her family but dreaded calls from her sister Carol. Carol's conversations were always a cascade of complaints about her neighbors, her landlord, or her latest minor ailment. Mildred would hang up feeling utterly drained, often with a tension headache starting behind her eyes. She'd find herself tossing and turning that night, replaying Carol's grievances, her own peace shattered. Mildred realized she was paying a heavy price for these one-sided interactions. She started politely but firmly, redirecting conversations or ending calls when they became too negative. She also made a conscious effort to fill her social calendar with friends who shared laughter and positive energy. The relief was almost immediate. Her headaches became less frequent, her sleep improved dramatically, and she felt a profound sense of calm she hadn't experienced in years. She had taken back control of her well-being. This conscious choice to protect your peace is a powerful one, and it brings us to the culmination of our journey. We've explored 6 profound psychological shifts that explain why a smaller, more intimate social circle can lead to a happier, healthier life in your senior years. Which of the 6 reasons we discussed today resonated most deeply with you? Perhaps it was filtering out drama or embracing authenticity. Share your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear your perspective. If this discussion has inspired you to cultivate a more intentional social life, please give this video a like. And for more insights on living your most fulfilling senior years, subscribe to the channel. You'll ensure you don't miss our next important conversation.